Hey guys, what's going on? So I wanted to do another video. This is going to be short. I wanted to just share with you something that God placed on my heart. And that really is the fact of when you are fighting for your life, when there's something that you feel that God has purposed you to do, and there is something in your core, in your inner soul that keeps tugging at you, you are going to face opposition. You are going to face people that are going to tell you can't do it. You're going to face situations to try to hinder you. You're going to face every discouragement in the book. But despite everything you face, you have got to keep going. There has been so many nights I've cried. Matter of fact, before I did this video, I was just crying. Crying because I'm frustrated. Crying because, it's life and we don't have a crystal ball, right? So we really have to trust God because we don't know what's next. But what I do know and what I can tell you is that God has a purpose and plan for your life. Do you hear me? God has a purpose and plan for your life. So no matter where you are right now, it is not where you're going to stay. It is simply a step in the process. And a lot of times we become frustrated because we want God to fast forward the process. We say, "Oh, this is too uncomfortable. I don't want to do this anymore. I want to get to my goal." But see, God knows that you have to take the certain steps. Because if he gives you the end, right, before you're ready, it's not going to last. So he has to mold you. He has to make you. He's got to break you. He's got to do all of those things. So when the time is right for you to walk fully in your purpose and for him to release and relinquish the blessings he has for you, you will be able to not only receive them, but maximize everything that he has given you. Because he has formed you, he has molded you, he has made you. And if we try to skip the steps, we won't be prepared. That's just like a child going from kindergarten through trying to go from kindergarten all the way to 12th grade, right? It wouldn't happen because the child has not passed the certain grades. The child has not had the test. The child has not completed the assignments. So the child would not last in 12th grade because it jumped all the other steps to get it there, to get him or her there. It's the same thing with us. God is like, hey, what I got for you is all the way up here, right? And you may be right here right now, but I'm building you. Every experience, every closed door, every maybe failed relationship, every person that walked out, every situation that went, the opposite direction of what you thought it should go. Those are all your learning experiences. God has you in his training ground. And you have to be adequately prepared to get to where he wants you to be. It's just like, if you're going into war, right? If a soldier is going into war, a soldier is not going to go into war not fully prepared. The soldier has went through boot camp. The soldier has artillery. The soldier has everything it needs to go to war, right? And it's the same thing with us in life. When we are fighting for the lives we want, when we are going through everything that God actually allows us to go through, it is preparing us for battles. It is preparing us to win battles in life. And the thing about it is, we cannot give up. Because and sometimes we may get discouraged because some battles we do lose. But this is the thing. Just because you lose a battle does not mean you're going to lose the war. Okay? Because God is your Father. So regardless of the case may be, he is so intentional, regardless of whatever the case may be, he is so intentional that everything lines up. And what you're going through and what I'm going through is nothing that he didn't know about. Do you think he didn't know I was going to be crying 5 minutes before I did this video? Do you think that he didn't know I was going to be experiencing certain things or certain doors were going to close? Do you think he doesn't know about your situation? Do you think he doesn't know about what's in your bank account right now? Do you think he didn't know about what the doctor may have told you when he gave you a diagnosis? Do you think he didn't know about that man or that woman that left and walked out the door on you? No, he knew all of that. It's not like God is up in heaven saying, oh, that caught me by surprise. No, he knows. But it's all preparing you for your ultimate purpose in life. It's all preparing you to win. But if you quit now, then you lost. You've lost not just your battle, but you've lost the whole war because you decided to quit. But if you keep going, I promise you, if you keep going and you trust God and you don't give up, the battle is going to be well worth it. Because in the end, you are going to reap a reward. God actually says in his word, in due season, it says It says, do not get weary in well-doing, for in due season you will reap if you faint not. So what does that mean? That means don't get weary right now. And I know you may be tired, but you cannot let it stop you from going. You cannot let it stop you from fighting. You keep fighting. You keep planting them good seeds. You keep showing up. You keep honoring God. You keep doing everything you know you're supposed to be doing. And I'm telling you, I promise you, it's going to pay off. And this was for me too. I had to encourage myself. Like David, sometimes you got to encourage yourself. So as I'm saying this to you, I'm saying this to myself. We are not quitting. Let's go fight. Take care. See you guys later. Peace.